Hong Kong paralyzed by flash flooding after heaviest rainfall since 1884. Record-breaking rainfall paralyzed much of Hong Kong on Friday, with flash flooding submerging metro stations and trapping drivers on roads, as authorities suspended schools and urged the public to seek safe shelter.
下一站設有分段收費。
Videos showed residents wading through murky brown floodwaters as heavy rain continued to fall. In some low-lying areas, streets were transformed into surging torrents, with authorities forced to rescue motorists stuck in their vehicles. The deluge began late Thursday night, with the Hong Kong Observatory recording more than 158 millimeters, 6.2 inches, in rain between 11 p.m. and midnight, the highest hourly rainfall since records began in 1884. Some parts of the densely populated city of 7.5 million saw almost 500 millimeters, 19.7 inches, of rainfall in 24 hours. The extreme conditions caught many residents by surprise and come just days after Hong Kong was lashed by its strongest typhoon in 5 years. Typhoon Sala, originally a super typhoon, weakened to the equivalent of a Category 2 hurricane as it reached Hong Kong last weekend, but was still potent enough to knock down trees and cause hundreds of flight cancellations. 86 people were injured from the typhoon.
Oh shit! 食過啦個尾。
Friday's deluge again caused widespread transport and business disruptions across the financial hub, with the stock market canceling morning trading and all schools closed for the day. On Friday, authorities appealed to businesses to allow non-essential employees to stay at home or seek safe shelter, citing unsafe travel conditions. Several other cars had similarly flooded and were floating nearby, he said. He managed to park in a safe place, but there was no way out, leaving him stuck until daybreak. When he managed to drive home 9 hours later, the road was full of rocks from landslides, debris from trees, abandoned cars, and so on. The government said Friday that these extreme conditions, including widespread flooding, traffic disruption, and a high risk for landslide, are expected to continue until at least 6 p.m. The city's mass transit railway announced it would suspend services on one of its lines after a station in the Wong Tai Sin district was flooded, with footage shared widely online showing floodwater gushing down the stairs. Another video shows workers at a different station up to their knees in water, struggling at the entrance to keep the flooding at bay. While most other subway operations remained open, all major bus, tram, and ferry services were suspended. Multiple roads have also been closed off due to the threat of landslides.
麻烦了，这些车全部都淹了，不知道里面有没有人哎，全部都淹了。哦，我刚刚就从这条路走哎。
The city remains under its highest black rainstorm warning, issued Thursday evening. At the time, the official Weather Bureau urged people to stay indoors and find shelter, and for residents near rivers to consider evacuating. Videos from Thursday evening show floodwater entering the first floors of some buildings and shopping malls, with chairs and debris scattered across the floor. The government also warned there may be a risk of flooding in its northern New Territories district, which is adjacent to the Chinese mainland, after the neighboring city of Shenzhen said it would release water from a reservoir. The downpours in Shenzhen also broke multiple rain records in the city, including the maximum rainfall records over 2-hour, 3-hour, 6-hour, and 12-hour periods, which have stood since 1952. Shenzhen saw 469 millimeters, about 18.5 inches, of rain from 5 p.m. Thursday to 6 a.m. Friday, with kindergartens, primary, and secondary schools shut on Friday. Transport was disrupted there too, with 6 subway lines suspended.
The whole car is submerged. Crazy.